We just received huge news regarding future updates to Starfield with some long-awaited features coming our way soon. So stick around until the end so that you don't miss a thing. We're not even a month into Starfield's release and Bethesda have already come out with a huge list of updates and changes that they're making to the game. Some of these changes are big, some of them are small, and most of them should have been in the game at launch, but here we are, so let's dive right in. But before we start, I wanted to point out that about 99% of you guys that watch my videos have not yet subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It helps me a lot along the way and it means a lot to me. Starting first with some immediate changes, Bethesda have maintained their stance that they will continue to patch any bugs that are in the game, and also will continue working on the stability or performance of the game as time goes on. I've only ran into a select few bugs, but nothing too game breaking. My concern, however, is on the performance side of things, specifically on PC, so I'm hoping they continue to work on that. Speaking of which, we have our first big update. DLSS is being added to the game. So much for all the drama surrounding the DLSS mods, it's just crazy how quick things change. But we just received word from Bethesda that they're working on NVIDIA DLSS support officially, meaning that for NVIDIA users like myself, we'll be able to take advantage of all the benefits that DLSS provides. However, it's important to remember that DLSS isn't a valid excuse for poor performance. So hopefully Bethesda continues to improve on things on their end to help out performance for all systems, because not everyone has an RTX card. We're looking at you, Todd.
We really do push the technology, so you may need to upgrade your PC for this game.
Another PC geared update, ultra-wide support is coming soon for 32:9 monitors, so I'm jealous for all of you out there with one. But for everyone else, an FOV slider, brightness and contrast controls alongside HDR calibration settings are all coming to the game in a future update. Why these features weren't in the game at launch is honestly beyond me. Just imagine my confusion while I'm combing through the settings of the game, looking for a brightness slider, only to find out that I'm wasting my time. I'm glad to see these features finally making their way into the game. But as for an actual gameplay change, they have stated that they're looking to add a button for eating food, which will of course be nice, and it was also in Fallout 76. Why this didn't make the cut for launch is kind of, again, beyond me. But also they will finally fix those atrocious on-planet maps. Well, kinda. Bethesda stated that they would like to add city maps in the future, but they didn't include it with the rest of the updates that were bulleted. My assumption behind this is that the 6 updates I just previously described didn't make the cut into the game's release window, so it's likely Bethesda's wrapping up those before moving on to anything more broadly requested. Moving on now to the last bit of news we received, and it's something that's really exciting for the Xbox players out there. The Creations Hub is making its way into Starfield. It'll essentially work the same way as it did in Skyrim and Fallout 4, and for those of you that don't know, it'll mean that console players will now get access to mods created for the Creations Hub. PC players, of course, already have access to Nexus, so this feature is a little bit redundant on that side of things. But don't worry, console players, the Phil Spencer flashlight is coming soon to a game near you. So, how's everyone feeling about the news? It's all good in my eyes. I just wish some of these features were there at launch, but, you know, better late than never. Either way, let me know what you feel about the news in the comments below, or just leave a comment saying how many hours you have in the game. I'm curious to see where everyone's at. But until the next video, I will catch you guys all later.